we actually need to look at the blood vessels and nerves more importantly. We haven't explored the joints or any of the joints yet, but we can do it later. Okay, let's look at the medial surface or medial aspect of the of the shoulder region. What we have there, like this is your serratus ventralis, with this yellowish tissue is your superficial layer of the dorsoscapular ligament, which actually throws some lamines inside the serratus ventralis. Okay, and that is your subscapularis muscle, supraspinatus, and we see the suprascapular nerve going between the supraspinatus and subscapularis muscles. This nerve is going to innervate your supraspinatus as well as infraspinatus on the lateral side. Then what about this muscle here? Subclavius, okay, subclavius muscle. What about this one? This is deep pectoral attached to the lesser tubercle of the humerus and also goes slightly over the biceps brachii as well. Okay? What about these two muscles? This one as well as this one. Superficial pectoral, that is actually your descending pectoral, and this is the transverse pectoral. So what we'll do, like we'll reflect them on this side, or we can even little bit get rid of those muscles completely because we're not really going to keep them. Yeah, the thin one is transverse, while the thicker one is the descending, and this one is the ascending, which is also called deep pectoral. When you combine both of them, you're going to call them superficial pectoral. Okay. So let's just reflect it more so we can expose some of the muscles located below that. Now I'm transecting the deep pectoral. We'll take it off completely from its attachment, and we'll probably just get rid of all these muscles there. Okay? So what we expose now is the medial aspect of the arm. So we have coracobrachialis, biceps brachii, lesser tubercle of the humerus, with your supraglenoid tubercle located right here, which is origin of the biceps brachii. That's all your brachial plexus, and different nerves going to come off that. I think we cut the brachial plexus close to the limb, and most of the part is still on the body. So what do we see, like some of the nerves coming from there? This is your suprascapular. Then you might see many of them going into the subscapularis muscle. Those going to be your subscapular nerve. Then you have thoracodorsal coming up to the latissimus dorsi. It's supposed to go like this. Okay, now let me ask you a few questions regarding the nerves that we see here. What nerve could be this?
The musculocutaneous and the median?
Yeah, median and musculocutaneous together. Okay? At this point, because it is not still separated from each other, we have median and musculocutaneous, both of them, at least up to this point, both of them are together. Then the musculocutaneous gives off the distal muscular branch, and the major part of the musculocutaneous ends right here. Then it also going to give off one more branch which comes more superficially, that will become medial cutaneous antebrachial, which is going to continue on the dorsomedial aspect of the manus up to the fetlock, not below that. Okay? So that will take care of this much region of the manus. Remember, that is extension from the musculocutaneous nerve, which is going to come further down. Okay? Then musculocutaneous segment would end here, and continuation is the median nerve. So from this point onward, even in the brachium, you're going to see that is your median. Sorry, antebrachium, you're going to see that is your median nerve along with the median artery. Okay, so that's going to continue further in the antebrachium. Let's look at the next one. What nerve could be that? Ulnar nerve gives up a collateral branch which comes superficially and ends in this region, while further continuation of the ulnar could be seen or could be pressed under the tensor fascia antebrachial muscle. Okay? So this thin muscle here with this aponeurotic portion and this muscular portion is tensor fascia antebrachial, which is usually located on the medial surface of the long head of the triceps. Okay? So this is for the continuation of the ulnar nerve. No, that's going to be somewhere here. Yeah. At this point, it just continues as ulnar nerve. It's going to go between the flexor carpi ulnaris and ulnaris lateralis on the lateral side, and again you can see the ulnar nerve here between the flexor carpi ulnaris and ulnaris lateralis. The groove which accommodates the ulnar nerve is simply called ulnar groove, and so it is located in the ulnar groove at this point. Okay, now as it comes to the carpus, then the ulnar nerve is going to give off two branches. A palmar branch which remains on the palmar aspect, and the dorsal branch which then going to go on the dorsal aspect, which will take care of the dorsolateral aspect of the metacarpal region. Remember, that also does not extend below the fetlock joint. So on the medial side we have medial cutaneous antebrachial. On the lateral side we have dorsal branch of the ulnar nerve to take care of the dorsal aspect, one on each side, but would not continue below the fetlock joint. Okay? Usually in order to desensitize the fetlock you still have to consider both of them, because the terminal branches they would still go over the fetlock joint but not below that. Okay? So these are the dorsal. These are on the dorsal aspect. Let's look at the other nerves, and we'll continue. We'll come back to this a little later.